Yo, what's going on guys, it's Tom and welcome back to a brand new video, and this is episode number 11 of my F1 2015 Full House series, and we're here for the Belgian Grand Prix, and this is one of the best tracks on the calendar, and personally is my all-time favourite track in Formula 1, so I'm really looking forward to this one guys. And as you can see, I decided to not mess about, and after last time out where we got 4th place and Hamilton extended his advantage, we are straight back into the Mercedes, and this time I'm driving as Nico Rosberg for the first time this season, because we really need to try and counter the deficit that we've got to Lewis Hamilton in the Drivers' Championship, because we are almost a full 60 points behind. And if you want to know how that happened, then I definitely recommend you guys go check out the playlist down below if you've missed any of the previous episodes, which I definitely recommend you go watch, because so far the racing this season has been absolutely unbelievable. But nevertheless, here we are for the Belgian Grand Prix, and I'm just going to try and maybe smash, let's say, 70 likes on this video. But anyway, here we go then. We're going to get up to 5 red lights for the Belgian Grand Prix, and we are underway here. Getting a pretty decent start straight off the bat here, just trying to get our way through the gears now. I'm just going to move over slowly to the right hand side to try and take the inside line through turn number 1 now, just getting the brakes nice and late, and now we're just going to try and navigate our way up the inside. Bun's going to give us a bit of contact, almost squeezes into the inside wall there, but we managed to get away unscathed, and so far it's been a pretty damn good start. But now go side by side with Jesse Button down the hill into Eau Rouge, but we're going to get past him just before Eau Rouge comes up, and we're going to go through Eau Rouge now nice and easy, and we're going to hold on to our 14th place, and skipping later on midway through that one now, we're on the back of Marcus Ericsson, and he's at the back of this little 8-car train or so, and we're going to go clean around the outside of Pouon on just pure grip alone, because there's so much more traction in this Mercedes, and Mercedes overall is just a really good car for this track, and it just suits it perfectly. And we're now all the way up in the 30th place already on lap 1, as we're now going to try and maybe go for a move up the inside of Maldonado there, but it's not going to come off, and we're going to have to try and get him elsewhere. And as we go through Stablo number 1 into Stablo number 2, we're going to get a really nice run through the corner, almost have contact with Maldonado, just literally skim his rear wing, and we pull to the inside, and we get past him on straight line speed alone, and we're getting way before Blanchimont, and we've got ourselves up right into the P12 already. And then we now got a 4-car train going very slow here. We're going to go to the outside, overtake 4 cars. No, there's been contact. Grosjean's hits into the wall. There's been a huge crash into the bus stop chicane, and oh my goodness, there's been so many cars tangled, and I don't know what the hell's going on now. I think there's been just a huge crash, like I said, and I was going to go to the outside, and Grosjean seemed to just swipe across my path. You guys can let me know in the comments down below what you thought of the crash, but I definitely don't think I was at fault of that, because I had so much more speed, and I was just going to go around the outside, but Grosjean just seemed to just completely swipe me off, and just didn't give me any room at all. So here we are then, coming into the pit lane for a scheduled pit stop, and this wasn't on the cards, and now watching it back, I think I may have not actually got any damage at all from the crash, but at the time I thought I just crashed, and not on instinct alone I just pit, because I thought I really screwed up, and I thought my front wing was broken. So because obviously, if you guys know in this game, if you lose even an end plate at this game, your front wing is literal toast. So I was just pitting for like security measures, but I think I might have made the wrong call there. My front wing was absolutely fine. So either way, we've got some fresh tires on the car after that huge spin as we pass the recovering Romain Grosjean there. Now we've got a recovering Will Stevens, who's also at an altercation here on that lap. So we're just getting past the slow cars as we're now resuming back up to race speed, and we're on the back of Fernando Alonso as we go through Eau Rouge, and he's behind a couple of Toro Rossos, I believe. As we go through Eau Rouge, they're getting a really good run on the Spaniard and the former 2-time world champion. We're going to breeze right past him down the Kemmel Straight, and we're now going to try and pick up some DRS, a little bit of slipstream on both of the Toro Rossos. We can make a move out the inside of Max Verstappen into Les Coumans. Yes, we can, and it's a triple overtake from Eau Rouge all the way up to Les Coumans on the Kemmel Straight alone. A lovely triple overtake there, and that is the Mercedes power unit making that happen for me. And skipping later on, as we see later on lap number 4, we're in the back of Roberto Merri now, who's in a very impressive 14th place, and we're just going to try and find a way through now and pull on this as we go up the inside of the Spanish driver there. A nice comfortable move, and that's going to get us back up in the P14 as we set the fastest lap of the race on lap number 6. So we're absolutely going for it right now. We also overtake, I think, Nico Hulkenberg, who is in the pit lane also, so we're getting another position there. And skipping later on to the start lap number 7, we've got a couple more cars in the pit lane, and quite a few cars actually in the pit lane here. We're going to get right into the points, and we could be all the way up to P7. Yeah, indeed. So we go all the way up into P7, and it looks like we're going to hold that position, and you can see we've got Bottas right ahead of us there, so he's retaking P7 from us for the time being, but we've got a really good run in here. Down the hill, we've got some slipstream, and we're on warm tyres, he's on cold tyres. As we go through a route, we're going to try and squeeze up the inside, and we do make the move stick there. A very tight, close move, but we do make it stick, and that is a very nice overtake, and we're up in a P7, so we are recovering quite nicely so far. And right now, on to the end of lap number 7, we're actually going to come in at the end of this lap, but first of all, we've got past Marcus Ericsson, and that shouldn't be too much of a challenge as we breeze past him on straight line speed, and we're going to get the move done nice and easily way before Blanchimont. And now we're just going to try and wait for our pit stop, which will be coming up now at the end of this lap. But as you can see, we've got a couple of cars actually coming into the pit lane with us, so It's going to be quite a staggered pit lane, and there's going to be quite a few cars in the pit lane, but hopefully we don't get held up and it can be a nice easy pit stop, and hopefully we can go on to a fresh set of tyres and set some good lap times as Marcus Ericsson actually follows us into the pit lane as well. But here we go then into the pit box. We're going to go on to a fresh set of medium tyres, so we've got to go into the harder compound tyre of the two available this Grand Prix weekend, and there's we got held up. It's a 3.9 stop, so we did get held up a little bit there. I couldn't tell because of the camera angle, because obviously I've used the replay cam, but we seem to got held up a little bit. But where we're going to rejoin, this is going to be the crucial thing for us, and here we go. We're getting up to speed, and looks like we're going to rejoin in P11, but we had a horrible moment of oversteer there, and that's allowed Nazar to re-overtake us, so we're going to have to try and get him back straight away as we go through Eau Rouge. Now we've got so much more straight line speed already, even if we are on these cold tyres. I'm just going to breeze past Nazar, he's not even there, and get some DRS for good measure, and we're back up into P11 now. So a very successful there pit stop phase. As you can see, skipping later on the rate, on the back of Pastor Maldonado. We're just going to bruise up the inside of Blanchimont there with so much more straight line speed, and I'm running 1-1 aero in this Mercedes, guys, so the straight line speed is going to be absolutely redonkulous. And as you can see, we're now going to overtake Sergio Perez up the inside of Pouron, getting a really good run out of turn number 9, and we do put the car up the inside of Pouron there, and just a really nice move up the inside of the Mexican, and Perez giving us enough room to make the move stick. And now later on at number 10, we're on the back of his teammate Nico Hulkenberg, who's in an impressive 8th place. We're going to go to the outside into the bus stop chicane. A little bit of contact there, a little bit of wheel banging, but we're going to get the move done around the outside. Had a little bit of a flashback there to the original incident at the start of the race with Grosjean, who obviously we had that huge crash at the start of the race with, but luckily we came away unscathed from that one, and we're now on the back of Daniel Ricciardo. And there's a yellow flag up ahead of me. Actually, we passed Ricciardo under yellow flags, and I slowed down here because I was a bit confused, because I felt like it was an illegal overtake, because obviously there's Grosjean going very slow, but obviously I passed Ricciardo under the yellow flags, but the game didn't recognise it. So what I did was I decided to let Ricciardo straight back through, because I don't know why, I felt a bit guilty making that move stick, so I let him straight back through, and Ricciardo actually got DRS off me, but we're going to get him straight back here up the inside of turn number 1. We're just going to try and brake nice and late, get up the inside, and it's a very nice cheeky move from us, because we let him through straight away, but we didn't let him run away. We got right to the back of his car, and we just took him straight away, and we're now on the back of his teammate Danny Kvyat, and this should be a very easy move here. Just going to go up the inside way before Pouron, similar to what we did with Sergio Perez a couple of laps ago, and that is the move for P4 and P5. But now skipping later on to lap 15, as you see, you've got a couple of cars in the pit lane which promotes us up into P2 for the time being there. So we are really making some inroads into the top 5 here, and this medium set of tyres is actually working out quite nicely for us. As you can see, we've got our teammate Lewis Hamilton on the back of us now, and this could be the start of something magical, because obviously Lewis is a championship leader, so I need to try and defend as hard as I can. He's on fresh tyres, I believe, so Lewis is going to be very fast. As here he comes in, he's got a really good run through Eau Rouge. He's going to open up the DRS, he's going to pull to the outside, then he's going to switch back to the inside. We're going to go side by side down the Kemmel Straight. It's going to be the battle of the highest straight line speed. We're going to squeeze him to the inside. Lewis goes up the inside of us. We're going to try and hang it around the outside, which will then become the inside. Lewis goes off of the track and rejoins. He's going to almost hit us here. Still going side by side. Absolutely unbelievable action here between the two teammates, and we're going to try and go around the outside of turn number 8. Lewis is on the fresh option tyres, and here he goes up the inside, and Lewis does eventually get the move done, and we're going to have to just forfeit the place for now, because obviously our tyres are getting a little bit old, and later on that lap we decided to come in for our final pit stop of the race. So we go then, coming in for our final pit stop, like I said, and we're going to get a speed limiter on, come into the first pit box, which is a Mercedes one, and we're going to go on to a soft set of yellow wall tyres, which is obviously the faster compound tyres, and hopefully we can try and make some inroads, because we've got quite a few positions to make up for in this final stint if we want any chance of winning the race, which is looking very unlikely, to be honest with you. It doesn't look like it's going to rain anytime, it's not like we're going to win the race anytime soon, but however, I did mention briefly, the rain could make a factor. It's been cloudy all race, and Jeff did tell me that the rain was on its way, so it could be raining the last couple of laps of the race. And here we go then, we've got Massa and Vettel going side by side through turn number 8 into turn number 9. We're going to try and pick up the scraps by getting a lovely little switchback through turn number 9, getting a wonderful run on the pair. We're going to go to the inside and make it briefly 3 wide, and we're just going to go up the inside of Sebastian Vettel at Pouron, and it's a lovely move there. I'm up into the podium positions, and the next car is Lewis Hamilton, but I was just chasing the top 2 down as fast as I could, but then I realised that Lewis and Raikkonen were both in the pit lane on lap 19 for some reason, so they both decided to go into the pit lane for a very late stop. I don't know why, but that allowed me into P1, and here we go then through the final corner, and we're going to come through for an unbelievable and unexpected race win, and that is a massive 25 points, and Lewis Hamilton didn't even finish in second place, so we're going to gain quite a few points on him, which is good to see, and hopefully that'll help us out. He didn't even finish on the podium now, look at it, so Lewis finished way outside of the top 3, so that is really good news for us, and we're going to gain quite a few points on the double world champion, which is good. good news for us. And as you can see, we left out the trophy there, and massive 25 points. That is going to come in so handy for us in the championship, and hopefully, with both Ferraris obviously finishing second and third, maybe if Massa and Bottas also got ahead of Lewis, that'd be very nice. But we're now going to move into the final race results, the classified results, and the drivers and constructors standing to see how things are shaping up. And here we are looking at the final race results. As you can see, we get the 25 points. Lewis finishes all the way down in 5th place, so we gain a whopping 15 points on Lewis Hamilton, which is really going to help out in the drivers' championship. And also, as you can see there, Kimi and Vettel ran off the podium with Massa in 4th place and Bottas in 6th. So it's the usual top 6, but with a very switched up order. And both of the Force Indians, they get into the points, also very impressive there, down in 9th and 10th. And both of the Red Bulls also in the points in 7th and 8th. So a pretty normal standard top 10. But obviously, like I said, Lewis finishing way down in 5th and makes up the order, makes it very interesting. And looking at the drivers' championship, as you can see, we are now reducing the gap to Lewis Hamilton, and we are roughly about 42 points behind now, which is much better. And obviously, Rosberg himself gains 25 points because I was driving as Rosberg that race, and Raikkonen and Vettel are equal on points. So from 2nd all the way down to 5th place, it is looking very tasty there in the drivers' championship. And looking at the second half of the table, not any major changes here except for Hulkenberg overtaking Romain Grosjean, and that is pretty much it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. It's been a little while since I commentated with post commentaries, so I've struggled a little bit, but hopefully you guys don't mind. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like down below. If you're new here, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. If you're looking at the description down below, there's a link to the official playlist if you missed any of the previous episodes, and you can follow me on Twitter also at Thomas7HD. And there you guys, I've been Thomas7HD, and I'll see you in my next video very soon. Goodbye.